Hello everyone, Whiteout here, and today I'll be explaining the little new bio change called Project Cracktribes. Don't question it. And the chaos that happened a few days ago and what I'm going to explain. So buckle up and get ready.
Some people claim that there's a thought inside that brain, but
Okay, so that intro sounded a bit ominous, but what? Anyway, everything's fine. There's no drama. That sounded way too scary, but I came here today to make this video that I've been holding off to explain the newest continent coming to Paria. That's an alternate universe created by me and a few other people that I met in a Bellasaurus live stream. The things you find. And all of us being high on caffeine and coffee, and that's the same thing, we created 4 new fan tribes that I will be explaining 3 today. The ones I drew, because the other 2 are gonna be hard, I think. I'll have to see when I draw them. So yeah, here we go again. Shh. This first tribe is called Mothwings, the emo cousin to a silkwing. These guys are fluffy. They're blind as a bat, so they have made glasses. Each pair of glasses is a custom to this floofy little tribe. They're also short, ridiculously short. We love our short queens and kings, so deal with it. And let me start reading off some other. The naming system. The naming system consists of, I have a far range, from moth types to stars and celestial things to rocks. So if you wanted to name your mothwing Moonstone, then you could. Or Caterpillar, then sure. Anything's possible with these fluffy, amazing dragons. I just wanted a fluffy dragon. The baby, wait till you see the babies. Colors. Colors consist of browns, greens, yellows, reds, whites, and blacks. Very warm tone, unlike their silkwing cousins. I'm trying my hardest to keep these separate from silkwings. I think I might be failing a little bit because they still have antennae, but they're fluffy. So they're different enough, okay? My bad anatomy couldn't combat with this fluffy fluff ball. Like, look at it. They're even more fluffier than when they're newborns and right fresh out of the egg. Funny thing is, like caterpillars, when you touch a baby mothwing, if you are not a mothwing, you'll get poisoned. I don't know how, but it won't feel good. Internally or externally, I don't know, but we're gonna have to figure that out because I literally drew those last night. Now we can move on to the next tribe on our list, which is the, which one do we want to do first? The cavewing. Modeled after some axolotl-y aspects, these dragons live in the depths of Athala's cave systems. Yes, that's what I named it. I hope the others agree. We'll have to see. Athala has many cave systems, and therefore these dragons have taken it upon themselves to make a great kingdom underground. This sometimes results in sinkholes, but it doesn't really bother them because, they're dragons. They fly, but, it's still kind of annoying. These dragons are once again blind, but, fully blind. They are, they have whiskers to, feel around. I took a lot of inspiration from, axolotls and, deep cave system sort of animals. Their wings are very thin, and, they can fly, but it's not, they can't fly for the longest, like a skywing would, or maybe even a hive wing. Their wings are transparent, so you can stick your hand behind it and still see it, which I think is pretty freaking neat. Or translucent, not exactly transparent all the way. That'd be ridiculous. they have little scales scattered across their entire black scaled body. Now, they seem black in like light or, just regular daytime, but once they go underground or hit nighttime, their scales light up. So, these dudes are basically glow sticks. But don't smack them against the wall, please. That hurts their feelings. It's happened way too many times, especially with scavengers that don't exist on this island because I don't like scavengers. I really didn't think they needed to be such a big part in the story. I like them as prey because us as humans, we kind of suck. So, that's my hot take of the day, I guess. Now, let's read off one of the info boxes. Cave wings are all black with bright colors scattered on their fins, wings, and scales. When it lights up, I forgot to write that. Little is known about cave wings. Slender, can breathe underwater. They live in the cave systems of Ethala, haven't figured out. Naming system. Names revolve around rocks, gems, crystals, and underground cave creatures. So yes, the best names possible you can name these dragons. Now onto, honestly, they're all my favorite, but the next dragon is a ghost wing. I'll read off the main info box because these aren't mine. Galaxy the Dollwing actually made these along with the Dollwing. That I will be drawing tomorrow along with a Stormwing. So those are very interesting designs, possibly. So, ghost wings, a frail, sickly-looking tribe, are very social. Some scales are translucent, and their horns resemble that of a deer. Colors. Their scales range from all different varieties of white, from cream to gray. Their scales are also iridescent. They bathe in moonlight to keep healthy, which I thought was a nice little contrast once again to a rain wing, which I even point out like, there's some similarities between these dragons. Like, they have a prehensile tail. Some scales are translucent, which they can't change scales. But I haven't really figured out the powers yet, so maybe they have venom too. I don't know. But we will find out. The naming system is definitely my favorite. Names are usually based off creatures deemed unlucky or cryptids that represent death. That is honestly kind of neat to me, even though it is kind of cliche. Oh, speaking ghost wing, their names are Grim Reaper and stuff like that. But maybe not Grim Reaper, but I don't think any of these dragons would name their dragonets Darkstalker. I did not pronounce that right, but you never know. Due to being so skinny and frail, ghost wings are the first to make prosthetics. So they probably have the most advanced like hospital system too. So they're kind of like the medics of this world, I definitely think. So that's pretty neat. Here's my little note. Prehensile tails, possible rainwing DNA. And I believe that is the 3 we have in store today. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I really like how my drawings turned out. The anatomy isn't the greatest, especially I think I messed up the the cave wing's legs. But sometime this week, I want to get out the Dollwing and Stormwing video, which might be shorter. This one's pretty short compared to what I thought it was going to be. I have 14 minutes of just me running around, filling the medicine dens, and stopping at random pumpkins. So, I'll end it here because, feels like a good place to end. I'm done explaining. I'm not going to be talking for the next 2 hours. So, see ya later, everyone. This is going to be my second long-form video, but first to second one with audio of my voice. So, let me know. I think I sound nasally, but that's okay. Whiteout out.
Some people claim that there's a thought inside that brain, but I know there absolutely is not.